a data mining-based method for identifying the mismatch of educational resources in regional colleges and universities. There are 4 parts in this thesis. Introduction, identification method of regional university education resources mismatch based on data mining, stimulation experiment, conclusion. Abstract. When identifying the mismatch of educational resources in regional colleges and universities, there is a certain mismatch between the elements of resource mismatch and the measurement, which leads to the problem that the actual recognition speed is too low. This paper constructs a data mining-based method to identify the mismatch of educational resources in regional colleges and universities. After determining the subject of collection, mining the data of educational resources in colleges and universities, using all elements of resources to proxy variables controlling the mismatch parameters between elements and measures, measuring the mismatch of educational resources, integrating similar teaching resources, establishing mismatch recognition rules, and finally completing the identification of educational resources mismatch. This paper stimulates the regional university resource environment, selects the information science, information work, discipline field, and related literature of CNKI as the mismatched educational resources. Experiments are used to verify the effectiveness of this method. The results show that the mismatch identification method designed in this paper can identify the mismatched resources quickly maximum. 1. Introduction. For a long time, university library as an academic, scientific research and service institution has played an important role and accumulated a lot of information. With the development of science and technology, university library urgently needs to use advanced technology and means to process all kinds of data information in order to improve service quality and resource allocation efficiency, and to promote university library to continuously improve its own business work and management level. Although the application of data mining technology in domestic library is still in the initial stage, with the development of information technology and the change of user demand, data mining technology will combine with the work of library and play a great guiding role. The service object of university library is relatively fixed, mainly for the different needs of university teachers and students in learning, scientific research and work. Foreign scholars have made some progress in the application of data mining technology. With the rapid application of the Internet, library digitization, knowledge and information resources construction, intelligent retrieval, interlibrary loan, and so on have become research hotspots and made great achievements. Digital library application technology has also made rapid development and wide application. The innovation of this article is based on data mining technology. The elements in the resource are used to represent variables. Data mining technology is used to collect educational resources in colleges and universities. Resources are used for proxy variables. The adaptation parameters between the element and the measure are controlled. Similar teaching resources are integrated. The identification rules are established. 2. Identification method of regional university education resources mismatch based on data mining. 2.1. Mining university education resource data. Before collecting the data of university education resources, first determine the subject of collection. Select the university resources of the same specialty as the collection object of behavior data. Collect the educational resources of colleges and universities according to the following processing process. The educational process is shown in Figure 1 below. Please look at Figure 1. As shown in Figure 1 above, firstly, according to the teaching management system of colleges and universities, collect and record the field of educational resources in colleges and universities. Formulate a data screening standard, sort out the data sets to be analyzed, and then select the data sets related to data mining to narrow the collected data range and enhance the mining quality of behavioral data. Then this part of the data is processed to remove the noise in the original collected data, filter the redundant and invalid data, and use the criterion function of k-average algorithm to fill the missing data. In the above formula, is the fixed value in the known data, the above collected and classified data are retained, and then the feature extraction processing of the collected and classified college education resources is used to measure the mismatch of the educational resources. 2.2 Measuring the mismatch of educational resources. To measure the mismatch of educational resources, the total elements of resources are used as surrogate variables to calculate the stock of educational resources in regional colleges and universities. Please look at Figure 3. As shown in Figure 3, with the increase of OP covariance difference, the mismatch value of educational resources is also increasing, and the mismatch value also almost reaches the value of 4 at the end of the statistical cycle, according to the numerical changes caused by the above mismatching process. The complexity of university education resources is defined. 2.3 Establish mismatch recognition rules. Please look at Table 1. After establishing the recognition rules in Table 1, the rules in Table 1 are used to realize the recognition of the mismatch of educational resources of regional universities, and finally complete the research on the mismatch recognition. 3. Stimulation experiment. 3.1 Experimental preparation. The spider web system is prepared as the experimental environment of mismatch identification method. In the actual deployment, the system is refined into the front-end processing, distributed storage, and the recognition display. In order to deal with the massive network traffic in a large-scale network environment, the front-end processing part is further divided into front-end packet capture machine and front-end processor. The front-end packet capturing machine is mainly responsible for capturing data packets in the network and sending multiple packets with the same quantity to the same front-end processor. The front-end processor is responsible for the processing of data packets, including flow table management, IP fragmentation, reorganization, TCP reorganization, and etc. At the same time, according to the traffic characteristics of complex applications, the statistical characteristics are extracted based on the influenza knowledge model, and the complex application traffic is identified by SEM method, and the logs are sent to the distributed storage subsystem. 3.2 Results and analysis. Please look at Figure 5. It can be seen from the experimental results shown in the above figure that, under the same experimental environment, different recognition methods are controlled to identify educational resources with different linear speeds. According to the experiment results shown in the above figure, the average recognition rate of the recognition method in reference is 60% on the left and the right under 4 threat conditions, and the final average recognition rate of the identification method in reference 6 is about 70%, while the recognition rate designed in this paper is the average recognition rate of each method is about 97%. Compared with the mismatch recognition methods in the two literatures, the final recognition rate of the proposed method is the highest. Please look at Table 3. According to the results of recognition speed shown in Table 3, with the same resource test data set as the experimental object, under the control of the 3 identification methods, the recognition speed of identification method in reference 4 is about 48 bar second, and the speed of resource identification is relatively small. The recognition speed of the identification method in reference 6 is about 91 pieces second, and the actual recognition speed is larger. The recognition speed is about 143. Compared with the two methods in literature, the recognition method designed in this paper has the fastest recognition speed. According to the above experiment results, the recognition method designed in this paper has the maximum recognition rate, the maximum accuracy rate of the recognition process, and the actual recognition speed, which is suitable for the application in the process of university education resources mismatch recognition. For conclusion, with the advent of the era of big data, the amount of information is increasing rapidly. For the resource construction of digital library, resource aggregation has become an urgent problem. As an effective means of content aggregation, aggregation technology plays an important role in organizing massive resources and effectively establishing the connection between resources. With the support of the data mining technology, the construction of a regional university education resources mismatch identification method can improve the lack of slow identification of resources in the literature and provide certain theoretical basis for future research work. Thank you.